vampire, and we were talking. I was like, we should vlog this, mainly because thoughts on the gender swap version of Twilight. I mean, I like Twilight in that it is funny and kitschy. I've never liked it in a serious capacity.
No. I like, I like the power dynamic better in this.
It is interesting having Bella as a dude, and it makes a lot of it more entertaining, just in that they do wrestle with traditional gender roles a lot more.
They did a lot of it at the beginning, but then it kind of petered out at the end, because it's just like once you get to like, I'm in love with you, and then Bo loses all agency,
and they still carry him around just as much as they carried Bella, which is, it's just funny. They talk about how Edith has a gorilla on her back when she's carrying him, and it's a funny mental image of like, because they describe how petite and like small she is, and how he's like this awkward gangly teenage boy, and yeah, that would be funny. But overall, like, it's interesting not having the Jacob dynamic at all. Like, Jules is their version of Jacob, and like he's mentioned a few times, she, and how like, yeah, she has a crush, but it's not like as explicitly mentioned as it is in Twilight. Charlie gets such a shit ending. That's honestly what's upset me the most about this.
She just dies at the end, and like they like Bo dies. Like they like stage his death, and like they have a funeral and everything.
And like Charlie's just devastated. The last thing she says to him is the same thing that the last thing that the mom said before she left, and it's just like there's no. I get that Charlie has a happier ending in Twilight because there's more time for it, but like she could have left a note or something saying, I don't know. I just feel like they fumbled the Charlie ending. And Phil brought up a great point that like, yes, we've read it from Bella's perspective. Now we've read Gender Swapped. Our next one is going to be from Edward's perspective. We need Charlie's perspective. Come on, Stephanie Meyer. I will give you another $20.
I don't think she's a strong enough writer for that.
I don't know if she can write as a middle-aged man.
Like I said, she's not a strong enough writer.
I mean, it's been years. And I want to watch the movie from Charlie's perspective, because from Charlie's perspective, it's a horror. It's an absolute horror movie where he loses his daughter. Either she's killed or she becomes a vampire. This is absolutely a horror film. It's not a romance.
Yeah, and like she's stalked by a vampire who eventually takes her life. Like
that's absolutely a horror film.
Yeah, so much power, but it's so powerless.
Yeah. He can be the chief of police, but he can't protect the one person he loves. So, it was a fun time. It was like, how long was that? That was 16 hours. So that was our entire Hawaii vacation, and we still have an hour to go until we get to Ikea, like 45 minutes.
Yeah, and,
the epilogue dragged on.
Yeah, the epilogue dragged on. I felt like it could have ended earlier. We could have just left things hanging with Charlie instead of giving him a sadder ending.
I enjoy it as Twilight adjacent.
And Bo is supposed to be this exceptional person, but like
Bella is too.
But they both have no agency. I mean, this one Bo technically has a little more agency, but it doesn't feel like it.
What do you mean Bo has more agency? How so?
Agency, just the gender roles and stuff, and like at the beginning he feels more of his own person than Bella did.
I don't get any more out of Bo's personality than I did out of Bella's. Just carrying a tiny cactus and thinking that they're too good for / too interesting for everything else.
Yeah, main character syndrome.
Well, they are the main character.
True that. Another thing is I really like the dynamic of like the female vampire thing, and like
Edith is so much more enjoyable of a character than Edward ever was.
Yeah, she's funnier.
Yeah, she has some great sarcastic lines where there was genuine laughter, where it wasn't like, I'm laughing because, oh, haha, Twilight. No, she says some funny stuff. And she's making fun of Bo, as Edward should have made fun of Bella.
Yeah.
But that's a different dynamic because of the gender swapping.
And I look looked up like the other books that are written like that, and it is a very unexplored category of they're like it is included as overarching in another book, but like it's not the main focus. I could not find of another book.
That's because you don't read fan fiction. Do you know how many gender swapped stories there are?
Well, no, I'm talking like
AO3. Is that the fan fiction site?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, everything is gender swapped. Literally, I've read gender swapped Bridgerton fanfics.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like published stuff in books and like audiobooks and like
yeah, they took this to an extreme level, but also Twilight fans are bizarre.
It's a gender swap of. Oh no, this is the original. A gender swap of the thing.
No, but it's a fanfic from. Wasn't it? No.
It's the other way around because of.
I was talking about the song.
Oh, 50 Shades of Grey is a fanfic of this.
Of Twilight, yeah.
I was thinking the other way around. I was like, no.
Though, honestly, would I read the gender swapped 50 Shades? I've never read 50 Shades though. It's not as fun.
I think it would be not as disturbing as 50 Shades is, but like
I don't know.
I have a certain preference. Like I think as a female, I think it would be. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're going to roll straight into Edward's perspective, so I think we'll see if we would like the gender swap version of 50 Shades. So from what I remember, because I think I only read the first chapter, she posted it on her website, like back when Twilight was like a thing. And like he talks about how much he wants to eat her all the time. And like it's all his inner monologue, like actual vampire, like ooh, snack. Yeah. Okay, so we've talked about Twilight for 7 minutes now, and I'm sure this vlog's gonna go super viral. We'll probably get our 6 views as usual.
7.
Mom won't even make it all the way through this one. Sorry, Mom. Yeah. All right. Well, we're still going through the gorge. There's the river, and onto Eddie's perspective, which is what is it called? Something moon?
Midnight Sun.
Midnight Sun. Oh, I've raised film so well. Okay, we're here at Ikea. We don't really have anything we need, but we're just here to have fun because we don't have an Ikea, and I like Ikea. So, just trying to find a parking space. That's a big nose. All right, so we didn't get any footage inside because Ikea is very, very busy.
But if you've
head southeast,
been inside an Ikea, you know what it looks like. And if you don't, I'm sure other people do better jobs than Ikea.
We had lots of fun. They didn't have as much seasonal stuff as I expected. That's my only complaint. But we did get some cute ghosty candles. We got some reusable bags. We didn't really need a lot, but it's Ikea. And we finally got to try the froyo, which is delicious. So we are going to head to the parking garage at the Moda Center. We've already paid for this parking, so we should just be able to show up and get going.
No, we're just gonna park and then walk around.
Yeah. We might go to Powells. Our plan for dinner is the food truck area that's about a mile away. But I don't know if it's open, like, for dinner. It might be only a lunch thing.
Well, I'm sure there's food around. It's pretty much downtown Portland.
It's not, though, actually. Moda's off to the side.
Well, it's like saying, okay, it's off the side, but still food in the general vicinity.
There is food in the vicinity.
Hey, the traffic circle.
I know, we have already been on this traffic circle.
Have we?
Yeah, that's how we got here.
Oh.
So, saying we are